Hello everyone, Andy here, and as I've always said, when there's news, there's views. So, why did I pick a game that only gets news every 3 months? Yeah, alright, you got me there, guys. So anyway, if we're not going to get game news, at least we can get weird meta company news. So, one sec, here is a job advert. Lovely. Job advert. And I guess in this video, I'm going to give a bunch of speculation about what this job advert position might mean, what it is. Hopefully it will say it in the advert, but also what it might mean for Kill Team. Cool. So for those of you unaware, for those of you that don't remember the dark days, as we call them, 2 years ago now, we saw a job adverts for a product developer and a rules developer. These were two new roles, so they'd already released the game, Kill Team, and then they put out job adverts. So I think it was very clear that considering the game had already been created, they knew who they were going to be hiring, I assume. So that was obviously an internal thing. They have to, presumably they have to put out for stakeholder reasons, I would have to guess. You know, like fair play policies or whatever. They have to advertise it because, hey, you never know, right? But clearly somebody had designed the game and then got the job, I would assume. We also, and that was obviously Elliot, and that was for, I can't remember, it was, I think it was just an overall games developer position. We also got the product designer position. I don't think we've ever found out who that is or really what they do, to be honest, but that was also filled successfully, presumably. But now we have a matched play games developer, which is new. So this is a new role, not somebody quitting. So the team is expanding, and that is, of course, probably, I would guess, a good thing for Kill Team. However, before we get into reading this delightful article, I would like to give a quick subscriber-only benefit, and that is a big double hello. Wow, such wholesome, very wow. If you want to qualify for that double hello in the next video, like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that great stuff. For the comment, let me know if you think a match play developer is really needed and what their job should actually entail, because, I mean, obviously that's what this whole video is going to be discussing, but, and if you really like the vibes, like, consider supporting me on Patreon. You get a cool coloured name in my Discord, access to a members-only area there too, and at certain tiers you get digital goodies like data cards, templates, and my objective marker files, which you actually can't see on camera, but they're right here on the board. Because, hey, I did a Patreon-only, unedited battle report yesterday, so those things exist. I also do occasional extra unboxings and that kind of thing. Oh, also I've started my Vantage Point podcast again, which can be found on all the regular podcast apps by just searching for Vantage Point Kill Team. I stream them live on my Twitch, and if you want to see video, that's on YouTube for patrons. Okay, anyway, right, let's read through the job, shall we? Excellent. Cool. So, this about the job bit always seems to be very, very similar for all of the GW job roles. It's always, do you love Warhammer? Do you want to be an unpaid intern? Then join the team. So it's, okay, I'll read it, fine. Are you a passionate and experienced Kill Team tournament player with a proven track record of victories in the competitive gaming scene? Do you have a deep understanding of the intricacies of match play and a desire to shape the future of the game? Well, that's me out of the running immediately, obviously. So it's interesting that they are saying proven track record of victories in the competitive gaming scene. This is, I mean, I can't imagine. So I'm struggling with this, aren't I? So I think that GW, from what I hear, has its finger on the pulse of the competitive scene in Kill Team, right? And chances are really, really good that they know all of the people that have a proven track record of victories in the competitive scene. So chances are this could be another situation where perhaps one of the playtesters or someone that is top tier and has regular contact with the staff has put forward the idea of, hey, you know, I hate my job, I'd love to work for GW, and maybe there have been some discussions behind the scenes and they said, hey, yeah, you know what? actually we'd love a match play designer. And they've worked together. So maybe this is similar to the games developer position, where the game had already been, like the job was done, and then they hired somebody after the job was done to continue it, but it's the same person, presumably. Maybe it's a similar thing. Maybe somebody's already working and they've put this out just as a matter of rote so that that guy can get a job. Or girl, who knows? Anyway, do you have a deep understanding of the intricacies of match play and desire to shape the future of the game? Yeah, cool. Same thing, reiterating it. Redundancy is good, I suppose. If so, Games Workshop wants to hear from you. We are seeking a skilled match play games designer to join our Kill Team design team. Hold on, match play games designer, games developer. Okay, all right, cool. Okay, that's not me being pedantic. That's because I went through all of this and I kept calling it designer. And then every time I looked to the top, I thought, no, it's developer. Stop saying designer in your head. Because I talk to myself in the third person. And this is why I was thinking it was designer. There you go. In this role, you will be responsible for crafting and refining rules and gameplay mechanics that ensure a balanced and engaging experience for players in competitive environments. Cool. Key responsibilities. So this is, whoever gets hired, this is what they're going to be doing for presumably the next edition. It's too late for this edition now. Rule development. Collaborate with the design team to create and iterate on rules that promote strategic depth and balance gameplay in competitive settings. Ensure rules are clear, concise, and aligned with the broader Warhammer 40k Kill Team game system. So, I know, I play the bloody game. Speak with some confidence, Andy, Jesus. I know it is very clear, and we can all agree, that Kill Team is currently written as a competitive game. It has a very tight rule set, and so this here saying, this is basically saying just make rules, in my view, right? Like, I think that the way the rules are already written satisfy this bullet point. So this is not something new. Perhaps it's taking something away from the current guys who are working on it to like ease their minds, you know, so they can kind of spit something out of the algorithm, give it a cool twist, and then say, okay, go find out if that works, right? Playtesting and balance. Conduct rigorous playtesting sessions to evaluate the effectiveness and balance of game rules and units. Collect and analyze data to make informed design decisions that enhance the competitive experience. Again, that is just rules writing. Yep. Competitive scene analysis. Stay up to date with the current competitive Kill Team scene, including tournament meta, player feedback, and emerging strategies. Use this knowledge to inform rule adjustments and updates to maintain a healthy and evolving competitive environment. Again, this feels so. Back in the dark days, we would have said this doesn't happen, GW doesn't do this bullet point. But we know that they do because this is exactly what the MetaWatch articles call out. This thing here. So competitive scene analysis. This is somebody going on BCP and saying, oh yeah, Chaos Cults are too good, let's sort that out. Cool. Community engagement. Engage with the Kill Team player community, both online and offline, to gather feedback, address concerns, and foster a positive and inclusive competitive gaming environment. Find out more. Requirements. Extensive tournament experience. A proven track record of success in competitive gaming in the Warhammer 40k or Kill Team tournament scene. Oh, okay, so this is the first time they mentioned it doesn't have to be Kill Team that you know how to play. Interesting. So perhaps the Kill Team devs are not looking to hire a Kill Team playtester. They're looking to hire one of the playtesters from Warhammer 40k, and this is like their way in. Interesting. In-depth knowledge, a deep understanding of the Warhammer 40k Kill Team rules and game mechanics. That can be learned if you're a 40k player, that's fine. Analytical skills, strong analytical and problem-solving abilities to evaluate game balance, identify issues, and propose effective solutions. I don't know how you're going to prove that, but fair enough. Communication skills, excellent verbal and written communication skills to interact with both internal teams and the player community. The ability to articulate complex concepts in a clear and concise manner is essential. Well, that's me out of the running again. Collaboration, a team player mindset with the ability to collaborate effectively with cross-functional teams to deliver exceptional gaming experiences. Could work well with others. Cool. I think can work well with others or team player is just something that literally every millennial has just on their CV because we don't know what else to write, right? Cool. So that done, all right, that's like, there's some other stuff here. Oh, the end date, Sunday 20th of August. So if you want to apply, you've got 10 days. There you go. Cool. Right. Good fun. Wow. Right. So, my question, I suppose, is kind of what is the actual role? You know, what are they actually going to be doing there? Are they exclusively, are they exclusively making tournament packs, essentially? Are they going to handle balance? Are they essentially just community outreach at events and almost PR people? Is anyone willing to work when faced with... basically, if I had to make a guess and stop just asking questions, maybe we will go, because of this role, into like 6 monthly or yearly competitive packs. Sorry, they tried 6 monthly packs in 9th, I believe. Maybe it was 8th, so long ago, but they've dropped that now to yearly. So maybe they want to bring that back here. You know, in theory, it's very exciting. More resources show things are growing for Kill Team. For example, Kill Team is expanding. Other similar games like Warcry and Underworlds are not. We can assume that the 40k team and the Sigmar team got first pickings, and they're already ready to go because of the launch of 10th, and presumably the launch of 4th next year for Sigmar. Well, they've already got their stuff, they've got what they need. They knew they were going to fire the playtesters, you know, a year ago or 2 years ago, and so they said, okay, before we fire playtesters, we're going to grab you and you. But Kill Team was still a fledgling product. They didn't know what resources they wanted to put towards it. So now they're actually giving us a proper job advert. Just, you know, I'm just spitballing. Who knows? Who knows? But Warcry and Underworlds, nah. So we can kind of extrapolate that our beloved fanaticism towards Kill Team is being rewarded, which is great. The fact we can't buy any boxes is possibly a negative, maybe. Especially as Games Workshop is well known for using other games to test their big games. So perhaps, you know, with that 6 monthly thing, maybe they're going to put it into Kill Team, use that as a testing platform to see if they want to put that back into 40k or Age of Sigmar. I don't think so, but like, it's possible. Maybe whoever this new player is going to have some very interesting ideas that, again, feeds into the next edition of Kill Team, and then 3 years' time, it turns up in 10th edition, or 11th edition, right? So, you know what? We're at the end here. My application is simple. Hire me because I would not have allowed Fuselage to ship as it was. There you go. But I'm also aware that it doesn't matter. You're welcome. Okay, that's it, done. I'm done. However, if you are subscribed to my channel, you've made it to the end of the video, I'd like to give you a big triple hello. Well, there you go, chaps. Interesting. Basically, this was a filler video because, you know, got to keep the Kill Team vibes alive somehow, right? And I thought it was interesting that they are recruiting more people, which is a good thing. And I assume that we will see whoever they hire here and their work in a year and a bit's time when the next edition comes out, and then presumably whenever the next edition's version of the Crit Ops pack comes out, and maybe GW will change the way they're going to handle tournaments around Kill Team. Could be very interesting, that's for sure. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been fun. What's coming up next? Well, if you see these models here, that's going to be... my patrons already know what these models are out for, I'm sure, but I'm going to be doing the top 7 Alpha Strikes in Kill Team. That's coming very soon. The big lie there, of course, being that I actually have 10, but the number 7 gets more clicks than the number 10. So, YouTube's a fucking lie.